Hey, Ollie here from Body Catchers Performance Nutrition. Now, I want to go through some of the things that I see not just endurance athletes do, but athletes, both male and female, from so many different sports, whether that's fight sports, whether that's just physique sports, whether it's strength, whether it's performance. Now, some of these things may actually ring true to you, some may not. Some may actually take a little bit of digging and being honest with yourself to realise where you're going wrong. So, the first one being obsessing over fat loss and not eating for performance. I see so many people looking to drop weight. However, there is a different form of training for performance, a different form of eating for performance than there is for training for fat loss and eating for fat loss. The side effects of training for fat loss 90% of the time are going to be that you drop a bit of performance. However, the side effects of getting your body primed for performance are going to mean that you drop a little bit of fat as well. Now, something cropped up during the summer at the Rio Olympics. You look at the athletes there. Yes, there were a few people with ripped six-packs and shredded veins bursting out of their arms, but those guys are athletes at the top of their game, at the biggest competition that they could be at. And they're not worried about what they look like. They're worried about performing great. And some of the guys winning gold medals didn't appear in great physical shape on the outside, but their whole body was primed as a machine, as a unit, to perform through eating well, through training well, and having the right mindset of their diet. When we also look at endurance things and the athletes and some of the behaviours they have, we see people adopting a mentality that they're going to just go out, not have their breakfast, go train a lot, go to their work day, go work their 9 to 5 where there's a high level of stress, a high level of work rate going in during the day. And then they may go for a little jog at lunchtime, go for a cycle, go for something at lunchtime, go to the gym, and in the evening, do their main session, which might be quite a big session. However, the body then thinks, oh my God, you've underfueled during the day. What are we going to do now? And they overeat at night. So the second one is overeating at night. It's easy to think, oh my God, I've got to have 1,000 calories at night. And before you know it, you've caused yourself a little bit of GI distress, you've overeaten, you feel stuffed, you feel bloated, and you can't sleep. Another one is that people want to ignore the obvious. It's not taking the accountability that your nutrition has to be in check if you want to perform at your best as an athlete. You can't get around that. You can't out-train a bad diet. You may have seen my post about Michael Phelps eating 10,000 odd calories a day. Whether that was true, whether it was false, that was not a bad diet. It was a diet designed for that guy's work rate and that guy's output. You have to fuel your training. If you don't fuel your training, you are not going to get where you want to be. Buying the most expensive bike is not going to be the way around fueling and getting the best out of you and getting your health primed for performance, getting you leaner and getting you healthier. So you sleep better, you have more energy, you have more sex drive, you have more concentration. Is that bike going to give you that? No, that bike is going to just take a massive chunk out of your bank account. It may give you a little bit more speed, but you could get that by improving your health, by improving your performance. Too many people ignore that. They don't want to admit that because eating healthy is a commitment. It's quite hard up here. In reality, as soon as you get going and you get that consistency, it is a piece of piss. It is so easy to do. Providing you keep consistent, you keep accountability. Get a coach. You get a coach that will log your training peaks every week. Why can't people get a coach for nutrition? Because it doesn't necessarily mean as much, apparently. And that actually goes to another part of it. I've got the best bike. People have emotional hang-ups. People have consciousness. They're going to get judged if they don't have the best of the best. However, if we can get over those emotional hang-ups with food, emotional hang-ups with how we're being judged, those stress levels just get cleared out. Your body automatically is going to be digesting food better. You're going to be sleeping better. You're going to be feeling better. You're not going to give a shit what any Tom, Dick or Harry will think about you, because you are the best you can be already. You are perfect, but you can actually push through and increase your performance for you. Not for them, not for them, not for anyone else, but for you. Once we get over that judgment side of things, it doesn't matter if you've got the best bike. What will matter is that you have your best health, and the best health you can have. For you, for no one else.